Hello, my name is Alistair Trail and I am a Principal Food and Enterprise Consultant for SAC Consulting, which is the commercial arm of SRUC. Today we are at our Elmwood campus, which is in Cooper, Fife, where we collaborate with SRUC development chefs to work with food and drink businesses to create new innovative food products. And when it comes to working with SRUC, we really undertake 3 different reformulation or product development projects. These are working with businesses to overcome a technical challenge they may have with their recipe or their product. We also do reformulation projects where we try and reduce the salt, fat or sugar levels of their product, or look at plant-based alternatives, but also maintaining the taste, texture and the price point of the product. And we also work with businesses to develop innovative new products or prototypes that are completely new to the Scottish market. So my role in the NPD process is to identify food and drink businesses that want to collaborate with ourselves here at SRUC and then introduce them to the chefs to undertake some projects. My role is also to help businesses apply for funding to carry out the work.
I'm Mark Barker, I'm a chef, development chef and lecturer at SRUC. I've been with the company with SRUC for 8 years. Previous to that, I've been involved in the food and drink sector, primarily in the hospitality sector for over 40 years, mainly in hotels and restaurants. I've worked globally, won many awards, and I love food and drink. My passion is food and drink, has been for my entire life. We have 2 fully functioning kitchens. Obviously we teach hospitality and professional cookery to the students. It's a training kitchen as well. We have all the modern equipment that any chef would need. And being the fact we are education, students are involved with the projects as well. They can take part in it. So again, like I said, complete package, everything here, everything you would need or want to be able to carry out food and drink NPD and food and drink education.
Hello, my name is Morag Hamilton and I have been working for SRUC for approximately 14 months. Prior to this, I have run my own restaurant, which is a 60-seater restaurant in the centre of St Andrews. I'm probably what you describe as a comfort cook, home cook. I like to make food that tastes good, that looks good. I'm passionate about using food from Scotland. My passions include foraging and collecting seaweed and mushrooms, little shoots in spring.
We can develop an idea for you, or we can reformulate an idea for you, or we can problem solve. We have everything, the capability of doing that, and have done that as well with the products that I've worked in. You know, whether it's looking at reducing fats or salt or sugar, or making your product plant-based, or you have a particular issue with part of the production process that you're struggling to get consistency, we're there to help you. Or taking an idea, if you've got an idea, a little light bulb that you want to develop, we can do that as well. We can help you take that idea or take that problem, take it right the way through to prototype stage.
One of the main benefits for your company to come and work with us at SRUC is the access to these fantastic kitchens, the access to the chef's experience. We have several chefs with diverse experience.
You start off with an idea. So someone comes to you with an idea, or maybe it's a problem. So it's about researching. So my first step is to research. I have a 3-point process of why you're doing it, what you want to do, and then I look at how you're going to do it, or how am I going to do it. So I need to know all about why you're doing it. Why do you want to do it? Maybe it's financially driven, maybe it's something to do with food trends, maybe it's an opportunity in the market that you see, it's consumer driven. You know, the research will then incorporate what else is out there. Is anybody else doing it? If they are, can I possibly do it better? You know, if not, then it's a gap in the market, so I'm looking for something completely different. You know, how am I going to do it is a technical side. You know, then it's down to the ingredients, researching the ingredients, researching the methodology, coming up with a plan, with a basic recipe, because food is science. So it's about looking at constructing a formulation, something that's going to work. It needs to be scalable, it needs to be repeatable, because you need a consistent product at the end of the day. So that's my process, that's how I will go through it. The research, the plan, and then the actual recipe development stage. Then I can start the cooking side of it. Then I will get into the kitchen, and then I will start formulating and reformulating my recipe until I've got something that I'm happy with and ready to take to the client for the next stage.
The types of projects I've been involved in since arriving here have been rich and varied. We've had lots of projects involving seaweed, which seems to be an up-and-coming product, which is great from my perspective because it's one of the forage things that I really like going out and collecting. We have had an abundance of plant-based projects, whether it be plant-based cheeses or plant-based ice creams. But it's not all about plant-based food. People come to us with, for example, we've had a goat's milk project, which turned out really well. Yeah, so you literally do not know what's going to come through the door, and it's very exciting from that point of view.
So my name is Kyla Orr. I'm one of the co-founders of Kelp Crofting, which is a seaweed farming business based off the Isle of Skye, and I'm also a marine scientist. And Kelp Crofting, as a business, cultivates seaweed on ropes held at sea. So that's the long brown kelps, and we grow them in a similar way to how you grow mussels. And our main focus is to cultivate seaweed for food products. We decided to work with SRUC because we don't really have any in-house expertise on food production or any know-how basically on how to make a tasty product. And I attended a workshop that was hosted by SRUC on some of the projects they have done and thought, wow, we could really do with working with them to push our business forward in terms of what we can produce and sell. I found working with SRUC to be an absolute pleasure. It's been really, really easy. When I first approached them, I wanted to find out if we could get some funding to assist with the product development. They straight away helped us identify a grant that might be suitable. Alistair led me through the whole application process so that it was completely pain-free, which is often not the case with grants. And we were awarded the funding relatively quickly, and within a month or two the project started, so that was great. And have a really good working relationship with the chef who's developing the product for us. They're very responsive to our comments, and we've been incredibly excited and satisfied by what has come out of it. So the product that we asked SRUC to help us develop was a seaweed salad, or it's more like a seaweed tapas actually, and it's basically chopped kelp in a pickle dressing, and you can eat it as is, or mix it with, for example, risottos or stir-fries as a plant-based or vegan alternative to seafood. And the aim was to produce a healthy alternative to the current imports from Asia, which are filled with preservatives and colorants and stabilisers, and something that UK consumers would identify with and be able to eat straight away out the bag. All going well, we're really hoping to get our product to market later this summer. So the way seaweed cultivation works is it's very seasonal. So we seeded our lines with seaweed in October last year. We harvest in May, and then from May onward we're looking to start producing our seaweed salads and actually getting it out to most likely food service and retail markets.
So if you're interested in collaborating with SRUC, the best thing to do is to actually get in contact with myself. You can get in contact through my email address, which is alistair.trail@sec.co.uk, or you can just go into the SRUC webpage. We have a food and drink webpage where you can go to register an interest.
I'd say the main benefits of working with SRUC is bringing skills and expertise to a business that they currently don't have. So I very, very quickly hit major hurdles in terms of recipe development when I was trying to work in my own kitchen and just didn't have the time. So it's a very diverse team, very knowledgeable. Once this project is finished, they will be able to signpost us to contacts to move it forward, which has been fantastic. They've got a lot of contacts and connections in the food industry, from food safety testing to product developers to manufacturing, and that signposting is going to be really valuable.